G'day everyone, and welcome to Aethus. This is a game I don't know enough about to start talking about it, so let's just start. Game modifiers, yeah, just leave it all standard. It's some sort of, like, build a base, mine things. I actually, from looking at the pictures, my initial assumption is that this is going to be something like Stardew Valley, but on
out we
another
get.
planet?
Back up here twice in one day. I must be crazy.
Alright, so here we are. With my rover. And an invisible wall. Can't go that way. Guess I gotta go this way.
Dave, why are we here so late in the day? Everyone's gone home.
No idea, pal. Trudy had it down as an urgent job, and we need the overtime credits.
Okay. That's... That robot sure has an interesting vocal choice. Can I do anything with this crate? Apparently not. Can I go this way? Typical gamer, camera points in the intended direction of progress, they turn around and head in the opposite direction. Have you never met me and my sense of direction before? Ah, okay. Green highlights things I can interact with. Blue is not interactable. Gotcha. I heard like Stardew Valley and the first thing I saw is an APC with a big gun. I never said I was right about the Stardew Valley comparison. I haven't tried this yet. I'm probably very wrong. It's just, it was like building stuff and then you go down to a mine and you collect stuff and then you come back up and you build some more stuff and then you go back down to the mine. Maybe that's just the way I played Stardew Valley because I did a lot of mine, build, mine, build, mine, build. Aggressive weeding, yeah.
Oh, crappy lowest bidder machinery. Roland, take down a message for Junior Engineer Stuart.
Hit me.
Alex, Maeve again. Door to mining claim 749 is on the fritz. Sounds like the servo needs replacing. Again. Get it done first thing, please.
Message sent. So, how are we getting in?
There's an old access shaft we can use. Back up the other passage.
Oh, so now I'm going the way that I went. Fair enough.
What a mess.
There is that
We're all
thing.
gonna have to do a workplace tidiness and safety seminar tomorrow. Great.
There is a thing with games though that they have trained us to explore the way that we're not facing because that's where the secret items are. Roland sounds more like a very eager pirate. Yeah, I think I can hear what you're hearing there.
This call will be recorded.
Maeve, I was expecting to hear from you by now.
That cost-effective door mechanism you ordered is on the fritz. Again. We're taking the old shaft into the clean.
Time is money. Chop chop.
Sure.
Dave, look! Kaolinite!
Ugh, extraction team is getting sloppy. Well, may as well grab it while we're here.
Wait, is the robot doing all the shooting for me? It is. Waiting for Splitsy to start trying the accent. Oh no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I don't know. I don't know how true this is, but there's that thing that so often happens when people try an accent.
Those weren't on the prospecting report.
Weird. That means the team wouldn't have had the gear to extract them.
Lucky my laser has a charge mode. Remember to build up the energy sphere to crack the nodes.
Are you trying to teach your grandmother to suck eggs right now, Roland?
Well, it never hurts to have a wee reminder. You are 35 now, Maeve.
Oh,
Gosh, you.
this. Good. Quiet, robot. Try the accent. I'll give you 1,000 Kappa coins. So, the thing I was going to say is, I can't remember where I first came across it, but there's a thing with English speakers that when we try an accent, it somehow ends up, especially, I think it's especially true of Australians actually. But you try an accent, and what it ends up sounding like is some hybrid of a Scottish and Indian, so kind of like a cross between Groundskeeper Willie and Apu. Which is not a combination that's usually what you're trying to achieve. Yeah, Groundskeeper Apu. Yep.
Dave, finally! The board have decided to trigger the accelerated extraction protocol.
What? We're almost down to the mineral seam.
The latest data shows more than just that seam.
Of course. Sky sapphires.
That's right, a pleasant surprise for everyone. Ultra in demand for our luxury adornments division. So, we need extraction completed by tomorrow.
I don't know. This whole area is unstable.
We've adjusted for that. Everything will be fine. Just do a quick scan to confirm the explosives are in position, and we all get a nice 0.4% efficiency bonus.
Yeah, I think Scarecrow's got the name right. It's Willie Nahasapima Pedalon. I think that's the combo that works best. Required items. Arming key. Right. I gotta find the arming key. Yo. Okay, where's the key? Scan. Is that just telling me where the explosives are? Kiwis have the best outcomes when trying other accents.
That's great. Now, there should be a crate containing the arming key nearby. The code is 1992.
Alright, where's this crate? This one? Oh, this one. Oh, 1992.
Okay, use the key
There we
to
go.
arm the charges, Maeve.
Maeve, my projections show these explosives could collapse the entire mine. We have to get out of here.
What?
Oh,
Colony is
I wanted to see the explosion.
It could be her. We need to stop it.
How? The charges are armed.
We can override them with my... Oh no. I left my data pad at the RPC when we arrived.
Go, Maeve!
We have to use that access shaft again. Oh, stupid broken door.
Guess I'm backtracking. explosives have always been the universal skeleton key.
The system says you're at a safe distance, maybe. Ready to go?
I am definitely not at a safe distance.
I told you we've run the numbers. It's fine. I'll just go ahead and start the countdown now you're clear. Done. Ping me once the dust settles. Toodles.
Run!
Aw.
We're not gonna make it.
Keep running!
Oh, fade to white. I like Trudy, she gets stuff done. Tufty? Mm-hmm. End of demo. Yep.
This is humiliating.
Hush you. Spare parts can't talk.
Arc ID confirmed. Designation, Maeve. Role, Lead Geotechnical Engineer. Access granted for work duration of 19 minutes, 54 seconds.
This'll be our ticket out.
Cool guys, don't look at
Screw off
explosions.
and
Yep.
Sucking grind.
We have to find the right mining claim first. There are 672 for sale today.
Grandad only told us pieces, but with the help of a genius AI drone,
With truly majestic information processing capabilities.
we can use ARC's secret mining data to identify which one was Grandad's old claim. Just need to connect Trudy's
Okay,
broken refining
The Stardew Valley stuff's coming back now. We're talking about
to
Grandad.
Yield arbiter.
Without triggering security.
Okay, Roland, you're up. Or should I say, in.
You know I can float, right?
And if you did, ARC would immediately detect your anti-grav drive.
System accessed. Correlating, refining, and yield data with your granddad's stories. No results.
Damn it.
Hey, Maeve. Are those thermocouplers realigned yet? That refining manager is scheduled to restart in 41 seconds. And any loss of output will be deducted from your pay.
Done soon, Trudy.
32 trillion credits in minerals a year. But they'll cut our maintenance fees any chance
Oh,
they...
672, Roland. We need to track it down faster. He talked about a speculatus, something.
Searching. No match.
Oh, what are we looking for, Grandad?
Maeve, we're almost out
There
of...
was a kappa. Oh, what was it? Module. Kappa module.
Searching. Claim packet cosign. Kappa AZ1 torn.
Hey, you okay?
What? Yeah. Why?
You just.
No time. Claim ID is AZ1.
Whew. Let's take a look.
Last occupant 35 years ago. Middle of nowhere. Estimated yield value is low.
I thought it was going to be
You'll need a
Capac
loan,
module as well.
even with all your savings.
Because I wasn't reading the
Not very
subtitles,
much
I was
like
reading what you guys are
supplies.
saying in chat.
Hope you like cactus juice.
Worth it to be free of these parasites. Middle of nowhere's just a bonus. Lots of privacy, so we can track down whatever the kappa module is.
Maeve, I have rated your performance as sufficient but requires improvement. If you are done, your next assignment is...
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely done. They tell you if you work hard and keep your head down, anyone can make a life working here. It's not really life, though, not after they're done with you. Tired and empty and dead inside. I'm not gonna let it happen to me. No more scraps while they feast. Buying Grandad's old claim cost everything I had, but at least now, everything I do for me. And Roland. I just hope whatever he wanted us to find under Aethus is worth it.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, agreed, Lothar, about the saying Z instead of Z with that accent was weird. This... Feels weird, man.
Surprised Trudy let you keep your suit after we left, Maeve. Are you not going to get a bit hot in there?
I bought it off the scrap heap after what happened at the Invermark mine. This thing saved my life, so I had it repaired. And no, It's air conditioned.
Well, la-dee-da. Come on, we're nearly there.
Zap
With what
the plant.
arc charge
Zap,
for the
zap,
shuttle, you'd
zap.
think we'd be closer to the claim.
Not too far now, just through
Hmm.
this canyon.
Oh, it crumbles in a kind of cool way. The Quest to Kill Space Karen, Part 1. Yep. You can very much picture Trudy being the, being very much a Karen. This needs a mod to shoot the robot. The robot does... Oh, man. This does... Something... There's something they've
Is
done
that it?
here that
Done
makes
it?
this not feel like it's actually
Unless
playing
you
at
have an
4K.
anti-grav drive hidden in that suit, we'll need to find a safe way down.
Which is weird. I'm being thrown by it. I hear equipment, but I can't rotate my camera that direction. Sure, I can jump in the water. Oh. Oh. That was my Uber flying off. Yeah, it could have been.
I'm starving. Have you got anything to eat, Roland?
I'm afraid we're all out. I did try and get you to pack an extra nutrient bar, but you said, and I quote,
Roland, we'll find food when we get there. It's an adventure.
Weirdly good impression.
thank you. There are cacti in abundance here. You should be able to harvest some fruit from them until we can cook up something better.
Okay, let's warm up your laser with something easy to start with.
Use.
Feeling better?
Yep. Not the tastiest thing, but it's helping.
Once we get set up, you'll be able to start cooking hot food. Don't worry.
I'm gonna start a Blue Sky account that's can you jump in the water like the can you pet the dog one. Yep. Can you jump off the cliff? Can you jump in the water? These are important questions to answer.
Watch your feet, Maeve. Your suit can absorb the impact of a small jump like this, but anything much further, and you'll not be a happy bunny.
How many games... I don't even know how many games I've played where you go the hunter-gatherer Stone Age person but in a spacesuit. There are a lot of them. Icarus being the most obvious.
Plenty of time for
One.
exploring later, Maeve. Let's go and get the outpost set up.
No. Ah. Fine.
We're here!
Cursed robot blocking my exploration.
Is it?
This is it! It doesn't look like much right now, but with a little bit of work, we'll be up and running in no time.
Doesn't look like much. It looks like a barren desert filled with scrap.
It is. But it's what's underneath us that matters.
True. I was kind of hoping for something a wee bit more impressive, though.
Let's start zapping so we can build up something impressive then.
This is Futurama
Okay.
Cletus Moon Farm. Yeah.
Then we can figure out how to start looking for this Kappa module Grandad mentioned should be around here.
I'm instantly not a fan of them calling it that. Because it feels too much like super obvious Twitch bait. Yep. Game preserving me from premature game over. I had the idea after playing that RV Solarpunk game. Oh, you mean... Outbound? Yeah. Not being able to get in the water in that game was a real disappointment. That game was weird. I really didn't know what to think about it. Yeah, I want to premature game over and then be like, hey, you gotta roll back now. That was a mistake. You shouldn't have done that. Oh. Collect 3 scrap makeshift forge.
Right. First priority, shelter.
Agreed. Night will be falling soon, and we don't want to be stumbling around in the dark when a dust storm hits.
Can you come up with specs for a shelter using this scrap?
Done. Already in your blueprint library.
Okay. Is it just me, or do the planets look very similar to every other future-based planetary survival game? So, imagine these trees, these ones here, except they're on a planet that's 120 kilometers in diameter, is inhabited by spiders, and has green clouds. Do they look familiar now? Because they look a lot like the trees on the alien planet in Space Engineers as well. So I don't think it's just an asset store thing, that this is an alien tree shape. And I wonder what it is that's driven people to pick that as a shape in, like, because I don't think Keen have any, like, there's no other signs in Space Engineers that Keen have used assets. It's interesting. And I mean, No Man's Sky, yeah. A lot of it ends up looking a bit samey. Refine enough building materials, then use build mode to construct a makeshift habitat. Yeah, let's shove it there. Why not? And you make it look like a pineapple? A submerged one? Oh, it is very pineapple, isn't it? That makes me wonder if, yet again, we can blame the Victorian era. Thanks, Multiple Personalities. Thank you for the Prime sub. And thank you, Shaggy. Thank you very much for 37 months. Did you just steal a container from Undocked? I mean, a container is a container. Oh, I need more. I don't think we can begrudge anyone making a container that looks, well, like a box. But it is interesting that the plants all look the same. That this pineapple-shaped plant, when, you know, the Victorian era had that whole thing of, if you have a pineapple, that means you're fancy. Because how could you possibly afford a pineapple in England? Oh, right. I've actually smelled this stuff down. I forgot. Whoops. I had to go and build my bed out of scrap. Yes, rented pineapples, indeed. Alright. Shove my bed inside.
A roof over your head and a place to lay it when you get tired. I must say, this outpost is coming along swimmingly.
Roland, it's a metal box with a bed in it. It's not exactly the Sagua Palace.
All great adventures have humble beginnings. Now, there are a couple of things you might like to do to prepare for our first expedition.
Let me
Ow.
guess.
Myself on the head.
Somewhere to store all the riches we're inevitably gonna find?
Yes, and somewhere to cook something a bit heartier than a cactus fruit. You're wasting away.
Zap, zap, zap.
There are also some interesting areas nearby that I saw on our way in. We should check them out.
True enough. Okay, let's go get the lay of the land before we hurtle off into the underground to make our fortune.
That's the spirit. I've marked some areas of interest.
100% scanning. Yes, yes, yes. Scrap, grill, storage. There we go. I need some scrap for the storage. Yeah, the boulder did bounce off my head. Guess I've got some tough helmet. Or a tough head. So that's got some terraforming charges. A low-yield explosive designed for clearing small outcrops from the surface of the planet, but cannot destroy resource nodes. Okay, some water. And some solazine tablets. Okay, sure. Whatever that means. Energy boosting. I mean, the fact that my suit didn't get completely annihilated when I was engulfed in that fade to white does say something. Must be tough. Thanks, Leave 'em on go. Thank you for the prime sub. True, Tufty. It's not just a tough helmet if you survive that impact, it's also a tough neck. Hopefully, I don't have to spend the entire day zapping scrap. B, furniture, storage. Inventory 25. Okay, that's actually not as bad as I feared. Shift does half. Right click is transfer stack. Ah, there we go. Okay, the at least the makeshift crate isn't like I think the most egregious example that I've played in the last couple of years was probably Forever Skies and the teeny tiny crates that it had. Because you couldn't do anything in those crates. Storage is based on weight and has linked crafting. Oh, nice. That's cool. There was also mention earlier that there is Rain?
Oh.
Any progress you make in the demo will carry over.
At least we'll have some drinkable water.
Hang on, Maeve. Let's just double check. Give it a scan and let's see. Drinkable is definitely a relative term for the water here.
Oh, how come?
All the complex amino acids and odd RNA fragments I'm picking up mean you'll definitely want to purify this water before you drink it.
No scooping it up with my bare hands then.
Ugh, afraid not.
I'm trying to see if I can see my own face. It doesn't seem to want to let me. Alright, so we've done the surface oasis. Let's go over to the cave entrance.
Tracks coming and going from this cave. I guess the previous expedition came and
That's
went through here.
Lotus
Certainly looks
fruit.
that way. Suit scan time.
Yep. I'm detecting plenty of minerals as well as the remnants of man-made structures. Once we're ready, I'd say this is where we start heading underground.
Delightful. Alright, so what was the other thing I need to go to? Crater's Edge and Bloodfall. Well, that sounds just delightful. Up. I cannot tell you how much, when I'm playing a game like this, I just want my camera to go a little bit higher. I know why they don't. But it's every time I play a game like this, I just, like, even City Skylines, I just want to get down and just tilt up. And thankfully Cities does let you do that, but lots of games that have this sort of perspective don't let you tilt above a certain point.
Oh, nice. Waterfall of blood. A bloodfall? That bodes well. Give it a scan. Okay, good news. Not a blood waterfall. It is just water. High levels of aluminium oxide, though. And silicates. Phenocrysts. Carbonyl sulfide. Whenever it flows from, the temperature is high.
What did I pick up? New entry added to the journal. Project Gaia. The desert heat is brutal, but I like to come out here sometimes, though, just to think. Maybe it's the time taken on the trek up? The Oxidase must have been retasked, so the likelihood of anyone spotting me is almost non-existent. Someone's been stealing Granddad's claim. The desert heat is brutal, but I like... Wait, no, that's the same thing. Is there a tab I'm missing? Ah. Oh. Possibly some stuff in here? Eh. Who reads the journal anyway? Ah, poop. Maybe I'll find the code for this somewhere else. Well, I did read the journal and there's no number in it. The log's name is 0155. Yeah, we can try that. Hey, nice. I have a nutrient bar.
That's a big hole. I can't even see the bottom.
Fire off a suit scan. Maybe we can get a return bounce from whatever's down there.
Can't jump in the hole.
No return bounce. It really is deep. Maybe if we brought some external scan charges like I'd suggested, Maeve.
There's no way I was lugging that much across the desert. We had to travel light to get here. It's fine. The crater's not important. Don't worry about it.
Maeve, I reviewed that last cave scan.
Anything interesting?
There's a dense energy reading in there. Artificial and strong.
Strong enough that we could use it to power a basic habitat?
Distinctly possible. When you're ready, head into the caves and let's explore.
So, the amount they're talking is making me feel very much like I'm playing the Rift Breaker again. It's like, I want to say something, but they're still talking. I'd like to say something, but they're still talking. Construct a dew catcher. I need 4 ingot. Alright. Give me 4 ingot. Could we get a bit of that Star Rupture lingo thrown in? Yeah. GG, easy, WP. Wasn't that what she was saying? Or WP, easy, G... Can't remember which way she said it. It was obnoxious, though. A Stardew catcher. 12 minutes, 30 seconds for more water. Okay. No, I will not be making that a catchphrase. People who said that sort of stuff when I used to play Rocket League, if I got those sorts of messages at any point during the thing, it's like, yep, and blocked so that I don't have to interact with you anymore. And if I was really in a mood, then it'd be like, blocked, and when I win, I'm gonna spam that in chat until you leave. Because, well, sometimes I was in a mood. And I need to make a scrap grill. What do I need for the scrap grill? That's gonna be makeable. I don't know how hard it's gonna be to move the stuff. Because I'd like to put this, move my smelter a bit closer. Interact. Can I move you? Throw item. Build mode. I imagine it's in build mode? Move. Okay. Both sides have a sort of support. I think it looks better that way. Let's go grab the other one. Grab you. Move. Closer to my house. Okay. That's a thing. That's a thing that's not great. Boop. 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 As we hear the drops of water, this needs to go away from the house now. You go away. I will get water from you. I don't want to hear you. That's not fun. Goodbye. Man. Oh. I don't know if you can deform any of the terrain at all. I don't know. I'll find out in a second. I need to take a quick bio break. So I will be right back. And then we'll throw one of those charges and see what happens. 'Cause why not? I'll be back in just a second.
are you daydreaming about? Are we going to stand around here all day?
Does this robot talk more than Capac does? I think this robot talks more than Capac does. Fair point, Majestic Dwarf. It's not difficult. Just you wait for it to start responding to chat. Well, so, can I get you guys to test something in chat? The very wonderful Ada has provided me with some regex that might make Reggie respond to different forms of the universal greeting. As in, potentially some different spellings of the universal greeting. And I'm wondering if Reggie will respond to the universal greeting in a few different ways. Now, the universal greeting, for those who are unfamiliar, is from Transformers and is Bar Weep Grana Weep Ninibong. Oh, got Beer Seekers one. And that's definitely different spelling to the canonically correct one. So there we go. Go Ada for making that work. And it worked with Daz's one. Cool. Alright, that does work. Prepare a grilled cactus fruit. Required items are taken directly from both your... okay, cooking panel. Craft. Huh. Okay, it does have super easy inventory management because that's all the stuff in all the nearby things. That's quite nice. So, oh, Ada, I'm so glad you're here to see that this works. Thank you so much for fixing it. It's like Reggie now understands different accents of the universal greeting. Alright, so I got food. Let's put the other stuff away. Yeah, it's room. Got one terraforming charge. Some small and large bottles of water. Okay. I think I need to sleep. Sleep. Wow, this is a game after Capac's own heart. Sleep until night. Yeah, wake to food gif. Find the entrance to the cave system on the market, obtain the power source within the caverns. What? I have to make another basic habitat in the cavern too? But I just made one.
Ah, get a whiff of that toxic, dangerous air. Oh, you'll need to be careful with how long you stay down here, Maeve.
Short trips are okay for now, but
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna need some upgrades if we're gonna get much further in.
Let's go out. I forgot to do a thing. I need to lob a terraforming charge at something. Sure, around here will do. Tab. Signed hopper 1. And go. Go. Go? Ah. Aww. Threaded ivy. What have I done to myself in encouraging this? What have I done? That was disappointing, yes, I agree. I thought a terraforming charge might actually do some more. Health and Air Part 2. If your air supply reaches 0, your health will start decreasing. If your health reaches 0, you will collapse. You will be returned to the surface. Oh, this is sounding very Stardew. But drop all of your carried items. If you return to the same location, you can retrieve these items.
Maeve, look! Our first node!
I'm expecting to find the mayor's pants somewhere.
Haha, you're right. It's mainly dirt and rock. But there are resources we can use to upgrade the outpost. The energy readings are coming from that crate. Check it out.
I got an RTG.
An RTG? Huh. Well, that would explain the energy readings.
Ooh-wee, this is big. We can build a proper habitat with this bad boy.
The last expedition here obviously did a sloppy job of cleaning up after themselves. Well, let's head back to the surface.
What do I get? New buildable objects have been unlocked. Drink can and can stack. My oxygen's still okay. Let's get some more chests. That doesn't seem to be interactable right now.
Maeve, watch your oxygen levels.
New buildable objects. 45-degree connector, left and right. Sloppy job needs to be a more frequent phrase from the
Now
robot.
that you've got that
I don't think we need any more frequent
let's get a basic
phrases from the
habitat
robot.
built.
Terraforming charges allow you to clear outcrops from the surface to make way for your outpost. Different charges will clear different outcrops. Throw to activate them, you can hover the cursor over the outcrop to see a pop-up type of what charge is required to clear it. Okay. Medium outcrop. What have I... Let's go see what I've got. One of the things I'm finding really nice about playing some more of these random games is it's encouraging me to do something that I'm normally quite bad at doing, which is just being like, meh, we'll just take the risks, we'll just do the things. I'll throw some stuff, I'll test some things, and like both streaming and playing these demos is encouraging me to do that more, and it's really fun. I see why Capac does it as much as he does. Yeah, an RTG is a power source from decaying radioactive materials. Don't think we probably don't need to think about more than that. Is that just giving me infinite chunks? I think that's just giving me infinite chunks. Does it happen anywhere on the surface? Yes. Alright. Oh no. I threw the most expensive of the terraforming charges That was the biggest one. Oh, that's brilliant. Love it. This is safe. Oh, so good. Yep, I could have demolished all of this had I waited to find out what I was supposed to use it for. Ah, that's... I deserve this. I feel like terraforming charges are overselling it. I would agree, yeah. Build. Placeables. Thought the RTG was meant to be a placeable. An extremely powerful self-contained power source capable of supporting habitat and associated facilities can be placed within a habitat using build mode. Build mode. Structures. Not in structures. Facilities. Not in facilities. Production. Not in that. Storage. Not in that. Furniture. No. Decoration. No. Natural. No. And placeables. I feel like this list is... I wonder if this list is meant to scroll, but isn't. So... let's put some things away and see if I can get it to show up. Let's make some more storage so I can put some more stuff away. You need a basic hab, not a makeshift hab. Oh. Oh. I feel like I get caught out by those sorts of definitions often enough that I should be better at recognizing when I'm being caught out by it. So that sort of... I feel like that sort of thing has happened to me more often than I would like to admit. Yeah, McGrath, that is absolutely true. Too busy reading chat and not the quest details. I find... like... as much as I know it annoys some people, the reality is... I would much rather read what you guys are saying than spend my time reading what's on my screen a lot of the time. And I'm trying to get better at it. And I think I am getting better at it. It's just the progress is slow. Sure, we'll stop that there. Why not? I sometimes wonder why devs include something like the makeshift hab when you're going to place it, then just build the proper one within a few minutes anyways. Just seems like a pointless step. Well, I guess, you need to build an access platform, yes. Okay.
Now that we're up and running with a proper habitat, we're gonna need some more building materials.
Definitely. There's only so much scrap around here to melt down.
We really should get a regolith printer built. There's an entire planetary crust right here to help us.
Good plan. The regolith we gather from the nodes in the caverns will provide us all the building materials we need.
Quick question to you guys in chat. Did they put the wrong emphasis? Or even, did they do a Kiwi thing and use a... Most people say regolith, right? Not regolith. I'm not... Sounded... Yeah, good. Sounded odd to a few people. Good. It wasn't just me. So... Why have this thing made when you go straight to this thing? I think if this game has us use this temporary hab for exploration later, then maybe it makes sense, because it's the cheap way to get a quick thing to build some stuff on. And to be able to put a bed in. However, if this is literally the only time you do it, I completely agree that it is super weird to have it. But if it is giving the player the opportunity to learn that this thing exists so they can use it later, then I think it makes some sense. I'm like, yeah, okay, fair enough. I guess we... Outpost power, many... Alright, I need to put the thing down. There we go.
Excellent work, Maeve. A nice little habitat, I must say.
Yep. A lot better than that little metal box, right?
Very much so. Plus, thanks to the RTG we found, it has power!
Now we can really get things started with some proper equipment.
Indeed. Plenty of facilities to construct in order to start processing those resources from the caverns.
We can start exploring deeper underground as well. Ooh.
Yep. Quiet you. Where's the thing on the... There's like a Steam declaration thing about whether they've used LLM content, right? There we go. No use of AI. So no. That's just... I mean, both voice actors said it. But one of the things that I just noticed about the robot, has anyone here played Grounded? And does it now sound familiar too?
A hot meal, finally. Gotta keep on top of my nutrition while I'm working. I always feel a
Yeah,
lot
it sounds
stronger
very
when I
much
eat well.
similar processing to what they do to the... what's the robot in Grounded called? Some acronym thing. Oh, hey, when I'm in a facility, I can see my... Oh, hang on. My head looks wherever my mouse is pointing. That's why I got confused when I was turning the camera around. Apparently my face is just a yellow glow. Wait, look. This way. No, I can't make it. Yeah, there we go. That's my face. Let's not forget the turrets in Dyson Sphere. Perseus, I don't edit the VODs I send to YouTube. These do not get edited at all, really. The whole point of the Flipsy channel when I started it was archive. Yeah, such a radiant face. I'm a radiant beauty. Is that a Lego pin attachment? If it is, it's an off-brand one. My character is pregnant. She's glowing. Yep. Construct a regolith printer. Sorry, regolith. I will construct my regolith printer. Maybe. Maybe I won't. Maybe I have to make it somewhere else? I'm confused. Should have been under the build menu. Standard habitat, short connector, 45, that's all just that stuff. Fund facilities? Oh my, wow, I just straight up missed that. Yep, that happened. Let's put that in the corner.
That's the printer setup.
Lovely. The regolith of the planet's surface makes for excellent building material.
I also have a bunch of stone that the printer won't accept. We'll need to crush it down to get anything usable from it.
There's metal ore in here as well, so it's worth getting a smelter built.
Right, let's start moving the chests inside so I got somewhere to dump stuff. Since you're glowing anyway, can you build a nuclear pile in there? I mean, that's an RTG. I have made one. Reading fail strikes again. Yeah, and in such quick follow-up to when I was talking about it. Perfect. It does make me wonder. I'd be interested to, like, record something without planning to actually edit it, but just record something and see how bad it is to watch it back. Like, watch yourself back and be like, how much do I miss? That I would see if I'm not actively interacting with the game. And also not trying to think of interesting things to say or reading chat or whatever else I'm doing at the time. Oh, Tufty, you got some solar installed. I'm getting some installed in 12 days. On the house, finally. Be nice. I can stack the boxes. And I can climb the boxes, so we can make a stair. Yes, editor me sees me miss stuff, but again, I'm trying to think of things to talk about. So I am distracted even during a recording. I live in northwest England. What is solar? It's the thing that makes the moon visible at night. And gives you a moon burn. It's Joe, I'm not sure not rain really helps someone. Because I feel like they'd be like, you can have not rain? Not rain exists? Imagine if you could stack the boxes but the game combined them into one and you just had inventory with twice the space. More games need to do that sort of thing. Like, I'm glad to see that more games are giving this the you craft from nearby inventory sort of thing. Like, this is gonna craft from nearby stuff, but it's unfortunate that more games don't give us combined inventories when the inventory management isn't meant to be part of the game. Like, Vintage Story, I think would be broken if it had that. It would feel so weird and out of place. But in a sci-fi game, gimme, gimme, gimme. And Space Engineers should do it too. Space Engineers being the game that I often use as an example of having a good inventory system. I'm gonna shove this bed here for now, and I'll move it later. Can I dismantle this? Yes. There we go. It's looking a bit more comfortable. Does a good inventory system mean that it's Capac proof? Nothing is Capac proof. Resistant. Capac resistant. I think having steps to unlock it, like pipe your inventory to your crafter, is a good middle ground. Yeah, agreed, Monkey Thief. Like, I think Space Engineers should totally have, you add more cargo to this network, and so if it's on the same subgrid, you can combine them into one. Because I'm trying to think of a reason you wouldn't want to, I guess, if you're wanting to put ammo in specific containers. The trouble with suggesting any of these things is you immediately run into the thing of some people actually want that level of control. Sometimes, like, they'll want to put ammo in a specific crate. They want to put something else in a different specific crate. Even though most of the time I don't care. It's not good if it's not part of the game design. Fair. It does sometimes feel like inventory systems are tacked on in the way that RPG systems have been for the last decade. Or two. Does this have co-op? I think it's single player. Yeah, this is single player. Yeah, Empyrean has the container blocks that can be shaped to any volume, so you can choose to either have containers that are isolated or ones that combine into a amorphous, gigantic thing. And that's a pretty good compromise, I think. So you give the player the option. And you give them both setups. The main issue I have with the way that Empyrean does it is that it also forces you to... it's not infinite. You have a limit still, even with the combined ones, so you still end up with multiple combined ones later on. So you still end up with multiple inventories anyway. And the way its production things work make that awkward. Was it in the teaser for the assault rifle in SE2? Maybe? I feel like I've seen a picture of it. I'm in an awkward place with SE2. And I don't mean that in terms of as a content creator, I mean that in terms of someone who likes playing games. I'm in an awkward place with it. If SE2 existed in a world where it was its own unique thing, standing alone, without the shadow of Space Engineers cast over it, I think each update they made would be exciting. But because it doesn't exist in that world, and there is SE to overshadow it, it's very difficult to look at what they're doing and say, wow, that's cool, without being like, but why didn't they already add this feature that's in SE1? And I'm trying to find a way to not feel that way, because it's not a helpful way to think about things, because someone who's new to it can be rightfully excited by what they're seeing. Like, this is really cool, I really like this. No space in inventory. So yeah, I've been trying to wrap my head around a way to change my attitude on that, because I don't think it does me any favors to feel negatively about it in that way. Or maybe it does, I'm not sure. It'll be interesting to see what we get with... Can I move this? Oh, I can. Cool. I forgot which game it was, but it had a button to stack all inventory into all local chests with a single button. Crafting tables pull from that chest automatically. I feel like it should be standard already. I think I've played with mods that have done that in Ark. I feel like I may have played in some other games that do that sort of thing. Grounded has that. Oh yeah, Grounded does have that. Yep. So you sort the stuff and it just throws to the nearby chest, which I think is a good system. Why do you have to be crooked? That's just mean. I never tried Sandrock or Portia, even though... Oops. Some aspects of them seemed appealing, at least a bit. I stopped progressing the storylines, that's why the voices have dulled. I was trying to get a stone crusher. Oh yeah, perfect. Stone crusher right beside my bed. That's where you want a stone crusher. Need 5 of whatever those are to make the basic smelter. Which I think I have somewhere in here. At least I have a couple. Oh, I have 1. Alright, let's go back underground and get some solazine. Oh, I can expand, yeah. I was just trying to save my resources while I don't have the smelter and other stuff that I'm supposed to be getting. That's not a stone crusher, that's a Capac spec alarm clock. Still doesn't get him up on time. Yep. For the days where I could knock on his door and wake him up. See you, Mordred. Where's this solazine? It's orange, so... These ones, I think. Oh no, that's not. That gave me a different thing.
This appears to be a serious rockfall. Wait, look! Behind it!
Is that a hat module?
Correctamundo! That is an ARC self-contained habitat module.
Why is there still a hat here? If the previous expedition left long ago.
Unknown. Perhaps you can gain access and find out.
I can't climb this. Can you get us through? The rock seems pretty tough.
Not without an upgrade. They really defanged me when we left ARC.
Feeling a little weak without your big bad Weezer fangs.
Well, if you want my Weezer flangs back, we've got to get reconnected
Oh dear.
to the ARC network. Until then, though, my calculations show that basic mining explosives are likely capable of reaching this rockfall.
Okay, we can do that. I'll need to build a crafting bench back at the outpost, but I should be able to refine everything I need from what we can find round here.
Wonderful. Goal updated. Manufacture mining explosives at crafting bench and gain access to mysterious habitat.
Running low on air.
Oh dear. Does anyone remember the way out? 10, 9. Oh. Don't even have to go all the way out. Yes, let's not consider climbing over it. Nope. On the upgrades. Where am I going to get more of this stuff I need? Because these are giving me the wrong type. That's not giving me what I actually want. Nope.
Look, Maeve! A drilling site. This doesn't look nearly as wrecked as everything we've seen before. Perhaps there are supplies we could scavenge.
Has that got the right stuff? No. What? From what I... Oh, I need to break down some sandstone rock, maybe. You know that? Wait. Oh, I can't access build mode down here. It's gonna try and steal their smelter. I have a new journal in... yeah. Right, I better go before I suffocate. It said the rock crusher made stuff for the regolith printer, and then I was told I needed to build a smelter, so I kind of just followed what they were telling me to do. Oh, got some good resources out of that anyway. It's fine.
Hey, Maeve! If this whole thing takes off, we find the Kappa module and reveal untold riches beneath our feet. What are you going to do?
What do you mean?
Well, you wouldn't have to stay here on Aethus, I guess. You could do anything you wanted.
I suppose I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Gonna take me with you on your richer-than-God adventures, though, right?
Of course, mate. We're in this together.
Okay, sandstone goes in. Have I got more sandstone? That's just regolith. That's more sandstone bits. Alright, there we go. Hopefully this will give me the 5. Oh, just. Barely. Yeah, David Bishop, the Burgle's similarities are 100% the manipulation, the distortion that's been done to the voice. And the pitch. The pitch of the voice is very Burgle. What do you take? Kaolinite. That gives me some Kaolinite bar. Oh. Smelt some of that. What's it telling me? Smelter Kaolinite bar at the basic smelter. Done. Anyone remember the way out would be good last words. Yeah. You could you could absolutely see that written on like a notepad or something in an RPG when you've been underground for a while and you find this corpse and you know the whole someone's writing a diary and then the last word is smeared with blood kind of lines. Or last log of blah blah blah. Construct a crafting bench and craft mining explosives. Sure, why not? Crafting bench wants 2 Kaolinite bars and 15 metal bars.
Maeve, your first metal bar. Are you proud?
I sort of am. This beats melting scrap in a plant-powered junk box any day.
Those days are gone. Now you can melt scrap in a high-energy furnace powered by a nuclear battery. The inexorable march of technological progress.
Alright, let's shove all of these bits of regolith in to get more metal. Oh, Charlie's trying to get back in my door. I'll deal with that in a moment. $12. There we go. That's enough that I actually need it. Yes, the last log of Splitsy the Aimless. Lost in underground tunnels. It's been 10 minutes since I've entered, and I cannot find the entrance for the life of me. Anyone remember the way out? Yep. Accurate. Let me let the dog in 1 second. You are. Welcome back, Furface. Yes, standing on my foot is what I wanted you to do with your large claws and hefty weight. Yes, thank you. Yes. It's a good thing you're cute, dog. It's a good thing you're cute. Right, what am I doing? Oh, I'm filling up my water bottle. 1 second. Should have done that while I was standing up. But no, I didn't. Distracto dog did her distracto job. Last slug of Capac the Insatiable. It's been 10 minutes since my last snack. I don't think I have the strength to continue. I really like those. Well done, Majestic Dwarf and Scoop Steve. Well done. Craft thing. Facilities. Crafting bench. I should probably make a bigger facility because this is getting cramped. Crafting panel. Mining explosives. Need more kaolinite and more solazine. That's problematic. Where do I get more sandstone from? This is all sandstone, yeah? Yeah. Last log of TFE, the panicked. Did anyone hear that? No. I'm sure I heard. We're still collecting datapad stories for SE. Yeah, Ada, those would... Yep, those deserve to go in that channel. %. Whoa. Okay, that was really loud because I bumped my volume as I was putting down my water bottle. Oh, actually, no, as I was filling up my water bottle. Bumped it. What did I get then? Regolith. Regolith. Where am I getting this sandstone from? Did I get it from the outcrops? Nope. Big ol' nope. Did anyone notice when I picked up the sandstone? Because I did not. Did not notice it one bit. I'm getting some from when you missed and hit a wall. What did I get when I was shooting the ground itself? Regolith. Just regolith chunks. So if I go underground, maybe they'll see something that says it's... thing? So, I have a sink in my office because this was a rather depressing Airbnb studio when we bought the house. People were actually renting this thing to stay in, which is horrifying. You could barely fit a bed in here and be able to walk around it. Levels of horrifying. And yet, you'd probably be able to reach... You'd probably be able to put a bed in here and reach the sink, the door, and the ensuite door, and the other door. Because, yes, I have 2 doors to this thing for some reason. One of which I blocked off with my desk. From the bed. Those are Glowtress plants. Yeah, it did not have air conditioning, no. So you probably would have wanted to open all the doors. Just try and get any airflow through. Oh, these regolith nodes have a little bit of sandstone in them. So there we go, that's how I'm gonna get some.
Aha! An oxygen dome.
Perfect. That will certainly help us get further into the caverns.
Yep. Arctech is pretty cutting edge when it comes to anything that'll let them push their workers harder for longer.
Just remember, the domes won't be effective if you overuse them. Maeve, your air supply is running out.
Where's this oxygen dome? I don't know what they're talking about. Oh dear. Oh, it's a bit of kit. 3, 2, 1. Is that actually the exit? Uh-oh. That's not the exit. That is the exit. Oh. Should eat and drink something. You know what? You are probably right. Use your suit scan, it'll point back to Hab. It points to the cave exit at least, so yeah, that's helpful. That is helpful. Yeah, if I can't build underground, it does beg that question that was asked earlier about why did we have to build the crummy Hab first? Because it doesn't seem like I can reuse them, like I'm gonna be rebuilding more of them later. Feels a bit like an unnecessary step with how quickly you progress past it. So that's the other side of this thing that I found the previous trip. Breathing something that comes out of a grenade sounds like a great idea. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? Okay, how much have I got? I've gotten 25 sandstone chunks. That might get me enough.
Running low on air.
So, this oxygen dome thing, is that something I'm supposed to make at the crafting bench? You now have a task that requires several steps to achieve. You may want to construct a new connected habitat within which to place your crafting bench. Refine, build, and craft the mining explosives. Yes, I already did that. I mean, I already read that. Karendri, even though it's a large update, the way Steam does updates, it may not actually be a big content update. It may just be that they touched a lot of files. So it may not be that there's anything extra in the Windrose update. For those of you wondering, I didn't play the Windrose demo because from what I could figure out, it didn't have more to it than the playtest that I'd already done. And so I kind of want to wait till it's actually got more before I play it. Let's grab that. And that. And then that goes in. Oxygen dome. Generates a breathable atmosphere in a dome around itself when deployed. One or more. Use of more than 2 domes in a row will cause oxygen poisoning. Great. Yeah, I thought it had less than the playtest. That was another reason I was like, yeah, I don't have anything extra to show you guys. I'm excited about this game, so I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna wait. Okay. Got some kaolinite bars yet? No. No. Maybe enough for one? Oh no, I can make 2. I'll make 2. So I now have... Where are the mining charges? There.
Good job, Maeve. explosives crafted.
Now we can get through that rockfall and see what's on the other side.
Now we can not be able to find that rockfall and not see what's on the other side. So that's how things go when I'm at the helm. Do I need to empty my backpack? Not really. I'm only at less than 15 of 72. I emptied out the bulky items. But yeah, I probably ideally should have emptied more out, but I'm sure this will totally not bite me in the backside. Cue someone posting a clip of me this biting me in the backside. Oh, we can get some mushrooms. I can figure out how to jump over a fence. Is it this way? That's the oxygen dome spot. Yeah, this way. Oh. Well, that was a very different explosion to what I was expecting. Also, transition to other zone? Oh. Demo complete. That's not a bad point to stop, actually. I think we got a bit of it. This demo, I think, did a much better job of showing what the game was capable of and showed than the spacecraft demo that we just played before. I think this did a much better job of showing off the actual game. I think they may put some people off with the voice of that robot. It's a thing. It's a Jar Jar robot. I think that's probably not a bad way to put it. I definitely think I know I was dubious on my comparison to Stardew Valley at the start, but I think this has got some Stardew Valley, but not much farming so far, at least in the bit that I did. Stardew feels to it. I think it's got the potential to... It gives you a decent amount of building stuff that you can do here that seems alright. So if that's the sort of thing you're looking for, I think it could actually scratch an itch. Yeah, me so worried. But hopefully... I mean, there is always the option of doing this to the dialogue. It doesn't go to 0. The dialogue doesn't go to 0! Ah. Okay, that's a thing. Interesting. You can mostly mute them if they're annoying you. I think you could build some fun stuff here. It is a bit dark, but I can just sleep to fix that. I just wasn't sleeping because I was underground, so I'm like, well, it's dark underground anyway. A lot less dark once it's not nighttime. But yeah. I'm trying to encapsulate my thoughts, and I'm struggling. I didn't find anything apart from the robot's voice that made me go, I don't really want to try this again. I don't think I'm too likely to stream this. Just like I've never streamed Stardew Valley, but have played it for how much? Stardew Valley. How many hours have I played of Stardew Valley? 190 hours. So I've never streamed it, but I love this game. So I actually do quite like these sort of chill, build a little mining base, do a little bit mini RPG, sort of a mixture kind of games. I actually quite like them. But I just don't stream them because I'm like, I don't know what to do with... I don't stream Stardew because it's like, everything's been done. But I actually do quite like them. And the aesthetics of this are nice. There's something weird going on. I think it might be an LOD thing. Like when I zoom out, my character goes a bit pixelated. I don't understand why. It like looks like when I zoom in, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's 4K. But when I zoom out, I'm like, is it? Needs a mechanic to hire workers, colonists, and a story arc where you gradually turn into Trudy. Oh yeah, that could be a thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nicole, things like that, podcast / chatting style games. Yeah, I could actually see a world where Shaq and I could play Stardew Valley and it could be an entertaining thing to watch. Because I think that the back and forth that we've managed to find in our recent games would work for that, but definitely need the right kind of vibe going on for it to work.
Fun.
Quiet, robot. Oh, I can't hurt myself. Do I hurt myself with a mining charge? Get a concrete mod for Stardew. Pave Paradise. Could you expand the base just to see it? Sure. Let's do a bit of that. What the? Did that? Okay. I think I just broke that. I think it might have been fractured by the explosion and then I just walked through it. Yeah, let's do a bit of the actual expansion. That means I need lots of the stuff from this guy. And now I'm full. Structures. Yeah, all of these are just metals, yeah. So it seems like the parts that we've got here are... Lighting with terror. Aw, you jerk. I just threw all my explosives at the floor, and now you tell me I needed to not do that? How rude. Lighting with a construction. What? Medium outcrop. No! Can't make another medium. You can turn off collision detection? You can? Ah, collision checks. Alright, let's go to that. Ah, nice. That's cool. Huh. I wonder... I presume later we'd get parts to branch this so that it's not all linear, because at the moment what I've got here is linear. I can't make any branches to make this any bigger. But I'm guessing as you progress you'll get the ability to unlock more things and maybe even put windows in. What's the point of making a base like that if you were the only one using it? Because you're using it? If you start questioning that, you question a lot of what I spend my time doing, and I don't have an answer. Why do I decorate things in Space Engineers? Why do I decorate things in every game I play? I don't want to think about the answer to that question, because I'm not sure it reflects well upon me. Because bigger is better and you are trying to stick it to the company, yeah. Living room, construction room, sleeping room, yeah. And as you get more facilities, more components, I'm sure you need to build a bit bigger. I imagine there is a T-junction, I just don't have access to it in the demo. Oh, wait a second. Why are those buildings different? Did I? Standard habitat? What's that one? Duplicate. Oh. So I can duplicate it, but it's not available otherwise? Weird. Yeah, I thought there were variants, but I can't remember how to access the variants. Like, rotate is control scroll. There was something I missed earlier that said something about you can place item, rotate item, cancel, close, rotate. No, there's no options there on the screen that I can see. So that's standard habitat. But if I click on this and I go duplicate, this doesn't tell me what it is. But it's a different thing. I wonder how we get that variant otherwise. Yeah, I imagine the buildables list will expand significantly. But yeah, you got more industrial, and then more living style ones. Because look at the light. Oh. The roof appearing just as you go through this corridor probably needs to not happen. Curved was a basic hab. Yeah, but I don't have a basic hab anymore. It's not an option. But yet I've still got the makeshift. Which is weird. At least you can duplicate it, so that's nice. So there's a workaround. That should probably be still allowed, I would have thought. But anyway, yeah. I think I might wrap up the stream here for today. Since I'm going to be doing some building with beavers tomorrow, and I have every expectation that I might get a little carried away tomorrow. Because I was playing last night and my whole beaver colony died. So I'm interested to see if I can do better. I'm interested. But yeah, I actually don't think I will play this one on my own, this game, because I'm not sure I would tolerate the robot. But if that doesn't bother you, then I think there's enough good gameplay here to be like, yeah, alright. Or if I did play it, I reckon I'd turn off the voices, which is a bit sad. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with Timberborn, which was such good luck. I was literally about to go out and edit my Twitch schedule to put Timberborn on the list for this week because I knew it was launching this week into 1.0. And then I saw in my email them saying that they were wanting to sponsor me to play it. And I'm like, winning! Winning at life. Winning. So yeah, it's a sponsored stream, but I was gonna do it anyway. My posted schedule is accurate as far as time go. Yes, I believe so. It should be correct. The Timberborn, yes. Yes. Assuming I haven't boned that in terms of that's 11 hours plus on Central European time or whatever I was told then the launch is. I need to have a look. Actually, let's have a look. Let's quickly, before we leave, let's make sure. Store page. Does it give me an hours till launch now? No. March 12th. which it is for me right now, 5 p.m. Central European time. So that's, I think, like 4 a.m. here. No, not. March 12th, 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time is 3 a.m. Cool, yeah, we're good. We are good for the time. My schedule should be correct and perfect. So yeah. Okay, I don't actually hate that bit of the robot. That's fine. I like that bit. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the random demos for these last couple of weeks. I've been enjoying them. I'm going to try and squeeze some more new, varied games. I get sent quite a few game keys, so some of them might be a bit out of left field. But I want to try more stuff this year. It's something I've been wanting to do for ages, and I've actually managed to do a little bit of it so far this year, and it's been really fun. If you come across any games, we've got a suggestion channel over on the Discord, which I do read. I do look at every single one. Maybe not immediately after, but I go through them and I come across stuff, and often the stuff that's there I've already come across, but sometimes it isn't. So, yeah. I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully, for some fun with beavers and making sure they have enough water. So there's all that. Plenty more to come, and I will see you then.